began this project early in the semester. Our first task was to settle on a project we could both enjoy implementing and ultimately using. Fortunately, we recently played with drones, and we knew we wanted to dip our fingers into this technology.
The motivation for this project was to pursue a goal that got us out of our desk. Given the recent accessibility of drones, we thought that we just needed to find a good mission for it. We thought it worthwhile to dispel the notoriety that's often associated with unmanned vehicles. So we decided to focus on creating a tool that would demonstrate the potential in an emergency situation. The vision was to create some sort of a 3D rendering software that would allow emergency services to get more context about unknown surroundings.
After some discussion and prototyping, we agreed on developing a 3D rendering system that utilized drone video capture. Over the first few weeks, we developed an automated system to generate three-dimensional point maps from footage manually captured on our phones.
The way that we realize this is by using a technique called structure for motion. It's a technique that approximates three-dimensional structures from two-dimensional images to create, in our case, point clouds. We use some well-known mathematical techniques to create the features that we need to generate the point clouds. We first start with a scale invariant feature transform to kind of generally get a consensus of what the image is showing, and then we perform a difference of Gaussian transform to determine the motion context and start generating motion vectors. Using this information, we can start creating the point clouds and generate an approximation of our target.
Our initial design was quite complex. We planned on building a drone with the capability to record and transfer video to a central server using cheap and commonly available components. Our first system included a Raspberry Pi Zero for the flight controller and video capture, while a Raspberry Pi Revision 3 was used for the server and 3D rendering. We actually completed an automated system for transferring files across a network, but this is when we received an opportunity we couldn't pass up. Dr. Liu enabled our development by allowing us to upgrade to a bigger and better drone, the Phantom 3.
It was a very exciting opportunity, and it demonstrated that a lot of the initial work that we put into planning and just thinking through and fleshing out this concept had made an impression on Dr. Liu. And we were just really happy that we've gotten his endorsement, so to speak. Very exciting.
With the new drone, we had to redesign our network communication. We switched to an FTP system to manage our files and transfer them across the network. Once registered with the FAA, we then mastered the drone's point of interest functionality to automatically capture video around objects. The captured footage is automatically downloaded from the drone, analyzed, and rendered into a three-dimensional point map by our central server. Additionally, to add some flair to our project, we created a hologram viewer to more accurately represent our objects in three-dimensional space. Nevertheless, the final product is one we are proud of. We consider this daunting project a success. We look forward to continue working on this project for ourselves and just for fun. We had an amazing experience in this course, and we'd just like to say thank you, Dr. Liu, for an amazing semester.